So normally I do that sliding thing where I'm like, I slide in the camera and I'm like, I'm about to do da da da. I'm not doing that today. I'm just trying to get my hair done. How about that? 1, 2, 3, let's go. You know, I'm so serious when I say this. I don't know why I got maybe black. So, first things first, what's going on? In approximately 12-ish hours, I have to be on the road. Sorry, my sister just walked past. I have to be on the road to North Texas, where I'm living in North Texas, because I have to do a campus tour. Yay! This guy. I plan on going to North Texas so that way I can go to our campus because I plan on going to go to college. Yeah, we're gonna go out there tomorrow. Let me say that again. We're gonna go out there tomorrow, which means this, at least the front part of my head, has to be done today. Yeah, while this isn't technically a tutorial, I'm really just making this up as I go. I mean, I could at least show you how I do it. So yeah, if you can see, everything has already been, it's already pre-parted because they're done, but I sectioned each braid into twists. So for every two braids, every two of my actual braids makes one knotless braid. So all of these are composed of two braids that I merged into one knotless braid. So with this will be the red part. I'm also adding, like I said, the goddess piece. It's human hair, and I actually, if you know me really well, I actually kind of feel very iffy about using human hair. The only reason I did it, I just broke down and decided, okay, whatever, is because I couldn't find any of the synthetic boho. So I'm finishing out this braid. I'm gonna braid all the way down. I don't feel like dipping the ends. For anyone who may not know, when a braider gets done with the braid, they will sometimes tie it, like, you know, take a piece, tie it, and then they will take a piece and then tie it, and then they will dip the ends in hot water so that way they cannot unravel. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna braid all the way down. And also it helps with length because the boho pieces are actually decently long, like longer than the braid, or almost. In some cases, I had to cut this one. No, I had to cut this one. Yeah, I cut this one because it went all the way down here, and I was like, yeah, the braid ain't gonna be that long. So. Okay, hi guys, it's me, Danielle, in editing. So I'm just gonna like voice over this, that way y'all can understand what I'm doing. So first I take the hair, obviously I put it around my fingers to make the loop. Then I take the braid twist thing and I basically stick it in the middle so that way the hair is on top of my two braids, as you can very clearly see, right? Then I slide it all the way up. Yep, if I would hurry up. I slide it all the way up, make sure that it's secure. It's secure. What am I doing? Hurry up. Okay, then I twist, and then once I know it's all the way secure, like I said, I twist, and then I just braid like normal. Like I treat the two braids as its own like strand in the braid, and then as I braid down, you know, I fix it later. But yeah, that's basically what I do. It's not that difficult, I promise. Then I take my boho piece, always top rack girl, never bottom. But yeah, oh my gosh, girl. Anyways, I take my piece of boho hair, then I separate it because I don't want the boho to be like too big because it tangles like that. And then I, you know, obviously refresh the curl, make sure it looks good. Then afterwards, I would hurry up, I then obviously have to cut some strands off because it gets really raggedy after a while. So then what you do is to add the boho piece, you do not want to like face it down. You want to basically take the straight end and then put it in the braid, but then the actual curl, you want to like have it up
like, yeah, like what I'm doing. Like you don't want it down, because then it gets confusing to braid. So yeah, then you just, once you have your like piece of boho hair, then you just braid like normal. You add it to the strand of fake hair, and then you just, yeah.
Well, phone just died, but I got a charger. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So the hair was inserted, the straight piece was inserted around here. The curly piece was left out. It was braided all the way down to here. All right, this is about as thin as I need it, because it looks a lot thicker than it is, but it's because it's just blown out. But then when I like do like this, it's stretched. It's not that thick, and that's what I need. So we're gonna come back to the braid, and then I'm gonna find the pieces that I want to add the hair to. What I'm looking to add the pieces to are the two braids. Like this braid has some length. I'm looking for the ones that are short. The one that has my hair on it and the one that doesn't, but it's also still short. I'm gonna take these two, I'm gonna put them on the outer edges. So this is the short piece with no hair on it, and this is the short piece with my hair on it. This is the long piece with no hair on it. I'm gonna hold them separate, take my piece of hair, and I'm gonna put it over top only the two. Like, look, I don't know if you can see, but I'm taking it and putting it only over the two that I want them on. So this is my hair. If you can see, I'm putting it over top. I'm gonna move this piece out the way, and then this piece is going to have the hair. So then what I do is I use the middle piece that has no, like I didn't add any hair to it. I'm gonna pull the two with new hair on it, pull it down, pull this one up, and what this does is it secures the hair in the braid, make sure it's good and tight, and then we keep braiding. And then obviously as the braid continues, I can just like add hair as I see fit, but not add, well, I can add hair, I'm probably not going to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna borrow hair from other pieces that are thick, and then other pieces that are thin will have those pieces in. But yeah, like when you know how to do your own hair, it's really inexpensive, point blank period. Honestly, the only thing that you have to pay for, like, because you know, you're always gonna have to pay in some sort of way, form, or fashion. If you're not paying in money, you're gonna pay in time. So for me, although this style technically would have cost me around $60, and it's not because I'm paying someone else to do it, obviously. It costs $60 to get all the hair that I need, and the supplies. So this entire style technically, financially cost me only $60. However, time-wise, this is about to be easily like 8 hours. Easily I'm signing up for 8 hours of my life, just gone. And you have to keep in mind that although I do know how to do my own hair, I'm not professional. That's why I don't really want to do other people's hair. It's not that I can't, it's just that I'm not professional. So if I mess up, I'm telling you, I'm going to mess up on your hair at some point. I'm like, yo, I don't want nobody mad at me. You know, I don't want nobody trying to fight me because they're butterfly locks look like somebody played up in the head, bruh.
Is that all?
Especially when it's like, I'm really not trying to do that. I'm not trying to shortchange you, dude. I just don't know what I'm doing at the end of the day. So yeah, I just like to avoid all that by saying, no, I can't. The only person here I can do is mine. I'll also probably show you guys.
Oh my gosh! She's bald! How can anybody, we knock anybody down?
So, I went a little ahead. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, we can very clearly see that. Yeah, you liar. Yeah, very clearly, like, we know that you went ahead or whatever.
You know, you always have the most to say, but you never show your face.
And you're showing too much with that undone bald head. So now what? Yeah, always got the most to say, but you always have the least done.
Okay, well.
Like, honestly.
Right.
You should be ashamed.
Keep going.
Oh, and I keep going.
And you keep going.
And I keep going. Yeah, you need to keep going on the head. Why it's been 2 days and you're still not done?
Like notice how I turned around.
Why it's been 2 days on that comic? Where's chapter 5? Where's chapter 5?
Say this. my God, maybe black. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I don't know what she says. It's so dumb. But I'm not even mad for it, because it was either this or the alternative was pay like $500 to go get it done by a professional. And respectfully, I'm not paying for it. My parents ain't paying for it. So yeah, this was like, it was either this or just stick with the retie, and I was kind of tired of just, nah, I just didn't want to do it for real. So yeah, I'm broke. I was gonna break off in the song, but I don't know what I was gonna sing about, so then it just got weird. I'm not paying. No. I'm not playing. Hold on. I'm not playing when I say. It didn't get any cue and harmonies. I said I'm not playing, no. When I say, hold up, cut the harmonies. Okay. Cue back in like 3 seconds when I start singing. I said I'm not playing. Hold up. When I'm saying that I'm not paying, for these braids. I don't wanna go to the shop. I don't want a money drop. No. That didn't make no sense, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Girl, I'm broke.
Hey, get it,
She said broke. I'm not playing when I'm saying I'm not paying for these braids. Cause girl, I'm broke. I said I'm broke. I don't know who is gonna pay for these braids. Cause girl, I'm broke. Said I'm not playing no games.
No squid.
I'm not doing this for money. I'm not doing it for fame.
Hold up.
When I do my hair, I gotta do it myself. Cause I'm not finna go and put some money on the shelf.
Say money.
All these braiders, they really be playing. Why am I giving? My fault. Why am I giving you $500 to do some braiding? Girl, that's a whole rent payment. You need to go and get your, I don't know what words with payment. But I'm broke. And these braiders, y'all be tripping. What y'all mean I gotta wash and blow dry?
Yeah, what?
Ain't y'all supposed to do that? Don't make me pull up and you die. I'm done. I'm not continuing this anymore. I don't want to get a lawsuit, y'all. It was like, I'm telling you right now, like these braiders, they be tripping. Girl, why am I paying your rent for an appointment? Like, there's no reason why I should be getting small knotless, bust down, all this stuff, and the payment could cover your rent for the next 3 months. There's no way I should be paying for Fulani braids. Give me my little cornrow and my knotless, and you're making me pay for your car note for the next 5 years. Oh my gosh, and don't let them get started on that human hair. Add in the ad-libs. Don't let them get started on that human hair. Because when you really do, it's only down from there. This chair, bro. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no. Like if you go to a place like a town center, technically the mall, I think that counts if you go to the mall or a town center or a shopping center, etc., then the shops there are bricks and mortars. Just to put that in perspective. So yeah, most people who have like bricks and mortars, they don't really be tending, like they don't tend to do all them crazy prices. But yeah, nails, bro, they be charging like, it'd be like 120 one hand, 120 whole hand, and then you think for 2 hands it's 240. No, girl, it's 1,000.
many bitches wanna be my baby.
Where'd the other 800 come from? And then it's really just like cosmetology in general. And I'm like, you know, at the end of the day, y'all make your money. Like, that's cool. If you want to pay for that, then you got that. But when somebody comes up on your page with like, who's like, you know, who has half a mind, and they're like, dude, like, why are you charging so much? Like, I'm not saying it's not all that, but I am saying I'm not paying all that. Then you don't want to get mad. I'm like, no, that's completely justifiable.
Alright guys, here's the finished product of the front. I didn't have time for the back, so I'm just gonna like end it here. So yeah. Subscribe!